Hey, everybody. Happy Monday. Hope everybody is having a great day. Hope you had a great weekend. I had a great weekend. My name is Lashawnterry. If you're new here, welcome in. Click that notification bell and subscribe so you'll know when I upload and you could be a part of the rich gang. Also, I have a playlist for you to look at to see what other things we share in common if you are not new here. Hey girl, hey guy, hey, what y'all doing? I had a really good weekend with my husband. He was hand selected by the ACC to attend a small, what is it? What is the name of the thing? The Fiesta Bowl conference. He got picked out of about 15 to 20 people by the ACC. And it was nice. I do have some stuff to show. Let me pull it out. Okay, so first we're going to talk about this order. I thought this was my big order. I had to go back in my, I was so excited. I had to go back into my my emails to see, because I was like, this looks kind of small. But it was one that I had changed out from Moonlight Nectar to Magical Moment. So I don't know when I'm going to get that other order, because they just working on orders from April 10th, 9th and 10th. Okay. So, Magical Moment. Let's open this up. Let's see if she gave us some new samples. Because I did know that she put new samples in some people's things. So I'm hoping I was one of them. What is this? What is this? So yes, I did get a new sample. These are cards. Just letting you know that sometimes it goes through shipping shock, mail shock. And so I like that she put these little cards in, and then there's like a little feel good note and stuff like that. She give you spoons now, which comes in handy to dip out of your creams, your soap. I just use mine for my soaps. My creams, my hands are dry. They're not wet or anything like that. And then she gives you a lip balm. So Magical Moment is, top note is marshmallow bubblegum. Middle notes is cotton candy, sugar, strawberry. And the base note is whipped cream and vanilla ice cream. So let's see if what I could get from it. Oh, this is nice. That bubblegum comes off the back. It's not too many people that can make a good bubblegum scent. And this is pink bubblegum. So you're definitely getting that bubblegum in the top note. Let's see what comes in the middle and what dries down by the end of this video. But I like it. I love a bubblegum scent. And with bubblegum, you can mix this with pretty much anything, like a fruit, any type of fruit, you know, vanilla, marshmallow. So it's one of those that you can layer with a lot of different scents. So let's get into this sample. Okay, I'm back. So I found The Dream of Me. I don't believe it's out just yet. I believe she's bringing it out with a whole bunch of other new fragrances for the spring and summer on her Mother's Day sale. She just wrapped up with the mashup. I didn't participate in the mashup. I did get a mashup, her last mashup for free. She did like some type of drawing or whatever, and it was me and some couple of other ladies. But on this magical moment, you can smell like the marshmallow, vanilla coming through in that bubble gum. Sometimes bubble gum could have kind of like a cinnamon type of scent to it, which I don't care for. But that's what I'm smelling on the dry down. And you got the vanilla and stuff. It's starting to come through a little bit, but that bubble gum is overpowering it. So it does need to sit. So I'm going to let it sit, for a couple of weeks and then go back to it. But Dream of Me, only about 40 people randomly got this in their package. So I'm glad I did. Hopefully in my next package, whatever that'll come, the other scents that she has coming out will come. But this is their second raw fragrance that's joining the collection. So it is a raw fragrance. She's built around beautiful marshmallow accord, but don't worry, we know. We are all a little marshmallow out over here, MBK. If you know, you know. I always like me a good marshmallow now. If I could keep trying them, and the better. Yeah. But Dream of Me is special. She is 100% raw and made with whipped vanilla, marshmallow accord, sugared peach, cotton candy, and soft powder notes. She feels sweet, airy, dreamy, and a little magical, like that tiny whisper in your heart that says, yes, you can, even when the world tries to convince you otherwise. Because here's the thing, people can doubt you. They can misunderstand you. They can try to make you feel small, but they cannot take away the work you put in, the heart you built it with, or the pride that comes from creating something with your own hands. Dream of Me is for the dreamers, the believers, and the ones who keep going anyway. So that is Dream of Me. So let's see, honey. I got high hopes for this. When you said peach, marshmallow, sugar peach at that. You already got me. I'm smelling something here, y'all. Let me get the alcohol part out. You can definitely tell this is one of her raw fragrances. I smell sweet. Maybe I'm getting a peach. I'm not sure how long she's had these sitting, with raw fragrances. They make them and then let them sit, and then they send out or put up the ending once they get it the way they want to get it. So I'm not sure if this was freshly poured. Again, mail shock. I do smell peaches in here. It's not strong though. It is sweet. You get a hint of that marshmallow accord. And you do get a little softness. I'm hoping for more of, I love powdery notes, soft notes. So I'm hoping once it sit again, it probably has mail shock, that all of the notes start to come together. But from what I'm smelling now, I do like, man, especially if she put this in some body products, like maybe an oil or the soaps, her whipped soaps. I'm not sure how she could do that with the raw fragrances. I know she said not all of them with raw fragrances will be in body care. That's what I'm thinking, as she said. But yeah, I could tell this would be one that I like. because that sugar peach and that marshmallow accord seem like it's coming together real good, but I'm gonna let it sit for a while. But join the group, join that Facebook group, because that's where you will get all of the information that's going on, what fragrances is coming out, and the openings and all of that stuff. So it's Moments by Kair, fragrance and body care. This is the group. And let them know if you order anything, LaShawn sent you. Okay, so now we're going to get into some of the things that I got from when I went to this conference with my husband. And then we're going to do some body care layering that I've done with my products that I bought. Okay, so here we are. So they had a lot of, not a lot, they had a few. One night was like a dinner, you know, was it a dinner? No, that wasn't the dinner. It was kind of like a after night, a night out mixer. So they had a few vendors there, and I should have got that little thing for my husband. They gave him in one of his meetings like this little briefcase, and it had cards in it. It was so cute. It was a little tiny briefcase with cards in it, and you give the cards to each of the vendor. I didn't have any cards. I just went to each of the vendors and got what I wanted. But one of them was these, it's Eco Deluxe, it's recycled leather, and you got the chance to get either a jewelry case or like an electronics pouch, but you don't have to put electronics in it. It was big enough to put other stuff. My husband got the electronics pouch, but I got the jewelry case, and they put your name on it. So they had a machine there that etches your name on it, and then they text you when it's ready. And I thought that was so cool. It is leather, very well made, as you can see. So you got a couple of things for your rings, you know, a few pouches. You got a mirror right here. Then you got some more. So this is good for when I travel. You got some little hooks maybe for your earrings or something like that. So very nice, very nice. And I guess you can order from them. I'm not sure. I'm assuming so. You know, they don't just go out to conferences and stuff like that. So I don't know why every time. So you could just go and look them up. Eco Deluxe by Swinky Badger. The next stop I went to, the first stop I went to, this was the second stop. The first stop I went to was this Circle. I guess that's how you say it. They make perfumes, custom perfumes. So you put in the notes that you want, and you scan the barcode, you fill out some information, and then you put in the notes that you want, and they will scan the QR code at the end and blend it for you. So this is the site. I put in my notes that I wanted clean, lemon, and then it will come up with all of the ingredients and stuff that they put in it. And mine was called Spring Linen. So these are the scents that I didn't want green, but I just put lemon, clean, fresh, spring, you know, stuff like that. And that's what it came up with. And so I'm trying to see. They have 40,000 plus formulas. And this is what the machine looked like right here. And then these are the scents that are in the thing, and they put it inside the machine, and then they put the bottle under it to fill it up. And then this is what they also say: static formula, no static formula, not worn by millions, no standard synthetics. It's a dynamic scent made for you, grass premium. I guess that's what you say, grass or something. So with that being said, when they do this, you could go in and buy different sizes. I guess they only go up to a 20 ml, and then they give you the price of each one. But again, we got it for free. So I did 2. My husband just did 1, but it was a guy that we was doing and another girl. So I guess he must have scanned with both of them. So she was doing 1 and he was doing 1, and they didn't know. So I took the one that was my husband's. They give you these pouches. You get these cards. And this is the bottle that they fill up for you for free. I did make 2 fragrances. I don't feel like spraying these right now. And that marshmallow moment, you can smell the vanilla and stuff coming through. I thought on here they would kind of put what you did, but they don't. So I got 3. I took the extra one that my husband had, and then I made 2. Let me see if I could find the other one. Okay, I can't find it with the other one, but I know it had jasmine in it. That one came out really nice. The Aura one, which the spring linen. That one, the grass, came out a little bit too much for my liking, but it still smelled nice. I could mix it really well to make, I guess to kind of cover it up. But yeah, that was pretty much it. I don't even know which one is which because they've been switched up so much. And I took one again that my husband had. He did like a clean type of spring scent too. Yeah, this one is mine. It may be mine. I don't know. I'm smelling a lot of lemon lime, so it may be mine. I think he put similar scents in his. But it's very nice. Very nice. Let me see what this one is. And they're strong too. They, I think I was scrubbing my hands because I sprayed it on the back of my hands. Like, yeah, they are really strong scents. Oh, this one is real nice. I think this one is mine too. Very nice. I just gotta find the notes that I put in it because I don't see it, and maybe spraying the same things twice. Hold on, y'all. I think this one was my husband's. I done sprayed so much, I'm not really even smelling anything. But those other 2, the one that I did, those 2, they came out really nice. So if you're looking for custom fragrances that you can pick, like they have over 40,000 fragrances, you just won't be able to smell it until you get it. But they will give you the notes that as you've seen, what would be in the package, what would be, mixed in your perfume. Okay, and the last vendor we went to was a company that hand rolled cigars, and they hand rolled them fresh. Because they was coming to this conference, they had to roll them about 4 days before the conference started. They give you some matches and a cutter right here, as you can see in here. So this was the ones my husband picked. He just told them, give me, your best ones. But I picked out the two, that was according to what he said. He explained each one and all of this, the notes and stuff that you would get from it. And I picked kind of like sweet, mild, but I'm not going to smoke these. These are going to my dad, all of them. So, yeah, these smell good. Some are bigger than the other. Again, they explained everything when it came to how they make their cigars and with each one, the scents and notes and whatever tobacco is in it. So you can see some may be longer, some may be fatter, some may be shorter. My husband just let the man pick for himself. Yeah, so the I don't even know what the company is called. I'm not sure, because they don't have no name on here. I'm sorry. And then the last one they had was you can get a cowboy hat, I guess, with your name or whatever put on it. I'm not sure. You can pick from whatever hat you want. That line was so long, I was like, I'm not standing on this. Y'all know my knees is bad. So, no, I was not standing on that line. And then my husband, he saw the line and he was like, I'm not standing on that line. I'm not going to even wear the hat. It would have been nice just, as a memento to put it up, but they were really nice hats. They weren't cheap or anything like that. Like, they didn't just bring out their cheap ones or whatever. You got the chance to pick whatever you want. But like, again, the line was so long, my knees is bad, y'all. I couldn't stand that long waiting. And they only had like, I think 3 people at the table doing. So we didn't do the cowboy hat or whatever. So we just got these right here. My husband socialized. I kind of got my little, small eateries. We had just really came from dinner, like maybe an hour before. So I just got me something to drink and got my little stuff and was sitting around listening to the music. They had a live singer and a pianist, So it was a really good vibe, meeting everybody, them coming to me saying, thanks for coming or whatever. So it was really nice. The room was really nice. The food was good, very clean, not overly a lot of junk. So yeah, everything was good. So now we're going to get into these blends that I do with my body products, so y'all don't think I'm just ordering stuff and not using it. I do have a little blending, layering skills, and as y'all know, I go around notes. So let me put this up and I'll be back. So the first one is Breakfast Baddie. All of these put together was centered around the notes that are in Breakfast Baddie. Breakfast Baddie is Fruit Loop. This is Bubble Bistro's Fruit Loop. It's called Loopy. So I mixed them together, and then I put on first the Marshmallow Crush by Perfumes by Cherie. It is a body cream, so I put that on first, and then kind of went in with my oils. But first I used the shower butter, and then this is just a dusting powder that I put on and under my boobs. Let's go to the next. This next one, Quiet Ceremony, I have the sugar soap. So I just pulled out one of the notes, which is marshmallow in it. So I pulled out, I did my body cream with the marshmallow crush. I have the Quiet Ceremony and Cloud Whip and Double Cream, but I went in with the Cloud Whip, which is lighter because I was using the Marshmallow Crush, which is a thicker, more pudding like texture. And then I went over it with the Hydrating Oil in Quiet Ceremony. And one of the notes in Quiet Ceremony as well is spun sugar. And you don't find too many spun sugar scents, but I bought this probably about 2 years ago from Sugar Sweet. I believe she is on Etsy. I got a few fragrances from her, and I never used it. So I was like, you know what? Let me pull out the spun sugar perfume. It's an organic perfume. And yeah, look at that juice. So this was another layering that I did. Let's go to the next. And this last one, I don't know what shower I used, soap I used. It could have been anything, but I went in, this was all centered around Mojave Ghost. Mojave Ghost, I want to say it can give like a little bit of a clean scent aesthetic. Yeah, it can. So you can mix this with like a lemon or, you know, any citrus or fruit. I decided to go in with, this is the body cream. And sometimes I always tell you, like, if you find any of these big fragrance houses that have the body products, you can buy the body products because they are really good. But the perfumes, sometimes people will say they don't last long. So I would suggest to buy the body products if it's offered, and then go in with a dupe house perfume because you're always going to get a better scent throw than probably if you went with some of the big fragrance house perfume, and they're more expensive. The body creams and soaps and stuff, they give really good scent, really good. So that's what I do, and it's cheaper. And then I find a indie house that may sell it and go from there. So Bubble Bistro's Asia pairs very well with Mojave Ghost. I went in with John Ray's interpretation of Mojave Ghost called The Shadows, which smells really good. And then I went in with a little bit of, I believe this is like a citrus type scent, which I love, from Dapper. I've had this for over 2 years. I need to order another bottle because I really like it. And it's Hilde Solani Zacchero. This smells so good. It's like a sugary citrus. And as you can tell, I like it because this is all I have. So I need to order another one. Hopefully he still sells these or whatever. I like Dapper's fragrances. I haven't been on Dapper in a minute. I gotta go on there to see, you know, what he got, because there's some of them I have to get another bottle of. I'm almost out. I'm starting to pull out like my spring, summer fragrances that I really like. Citruses, clean, laundry, you know, those type of scents. So this was a very, very good smelling layer right here. And that's about it. So thank y'all for watching. Please give me a thumbs up on the way in. I appreciate it. Let me know in the comments if you've tried any of these products. If you do, the indie brands. I don't think Byredo cares. But if you do buy from any of the indie brands, let them know LaShawn sent you. And I'm going to see y'all in the next video. Peace. And y'all, why my damn hand chain broke? I don't know how it did it. I don't know if it wrapped around too tight, But this thing has withstood the test of times, and then all of a sudden, so I have to take it off. And I've just been too bit lazy taking it off and getting it fixed. Oh, I'm so disgusted. But anyways, I'll see y'all later. Bye.